protecting your energy is not a crime. I got a question. First, how old are you?
I'm 19.
What's some of the things that you was doing that she said that was toxic?
I was kind of hanging out with my homeboys and just doing illegitimate things.
Like what? Talk to me. What's happening? This me?
Like, I was kind of like running around the streets and stuff.
So you wasn't present?
No, not at all.
Well, you know, that ain't a bad thing, you know. And after that heartbreak, now that you're in your new relationship, it's kind of hard for you to give your all to somebody because you done been scarred.
Yeah.
I know where you at with it, but I'm gonna say this also. If you in something that you don't really care for and it ain't no passion there, you ought to let that person go be happy with somebody else. And you know, you just keep trying on shoes and baby, you gonna find a pair that fit. That's the hardest thing, to pick yourself up off the floor after somebody just walk out your life. But at the end of the day, hey, you gonna learn how to fly again. Do you still, like, every now and then you be missing this old person and making comparisons like, man, she do this or she do that?
Yeah.
That's another thing. That's another thing you can't do, because that's almost like self-sabotaging. Like, you know, I had a woman tell me, you just look at me like you want somebody else to jump out of my face. Well, maybe I do.
Yeah.
You can't make comparisons though. You can't do that. That's another thing. You gotta really love this person for what it is about them, understanding that everybody's different. You gonna learn how to fly again. That's like, marriage is the most beautiful thing on earth. Like, I'm gonna have me a wife, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna have some more babies and everything. We either grew together or we grew apart. But marriage is the most beautiful thing. That's the biggest flex, like, to me. When you see dudes with a lot of women, you stressed out. You really stressed out. I can be alone. You feeling a void. Cause I done did that. Cause ain't none of y'all really what I want. But I'm just feeling a void right now with y'all. Cause I'm scared to be lonely. Yeah, I don't wanna be lonely. But see, when you lonely, you gotta really face yourself and do that inner work, no distraction. So I done did that before. That's the biggest flex, when you pull up with your woman.
That's the biggest
flex.
Yeah,
my ain't friendly. I talk that shit in them songs because, like, people be like, you talk about so much sexual shit. Yeah, I'm talking about what I want to do to my woman. Dummy. He too freak. What's wrong with this with my woman?
Nothing, bro.
I want to make my woman feel good. What's wrong with it? So, you know, that's the biggest flex ever. You and your woman, y'all doing it together, y'all dressing alike and shit. When I make music, that's therapy for me. I'm releasing all of these emotions and things of that nature. And it's healing for people to hear that, oh man, I'm going through the same thing he going through. This how he did with it with fitness. This how he did with it. I could go smoke weed, but I love what Inky Johnson say. He said a lot of these brothers, when shit get difficult, they just go blow weed. They ain't got nothing invested. See, when you invest in something and you hustle and you work for something, you got a different type of attachment to it. You gonna have a cold day in hell for somebody to try to take this from you. We live by this, we die by this. We don't surrender, we don't retreat. Every man must search his own soul. So I'm gonna say what I mean and mean what I say. I speak with conviction. So I know what I mean. My intentions are the heart. I'm a hell of an experience.
Yeah.
They got people that tell me, man, say, bro, when I sat in the passenger seat with you when you was driving, everything you do be so fly, and the wisdom and the knowledge that you give me about life, it made me a better person. I'm a hell of an experience. So when I reflect back, that's why all of them know. If you ever need me for anything, I'ma always be there for you, because you changed my life. You showed me that real love exists in this world. Now everybody's so selfish these days, and it was beautiful. Like, it was beautiful. I get sad, I cry sometimes when I miss people. It's okay to miss people, but we ain't never going backwards. You can take that same energy and take it to the gym and make yourself better. Because what's for you, if it's meant for you, it's not gonna miss you. So the right thing gonna come. Because it's so beautiful, because even when you're uncomfortable, it teaches you to breathe through uncomfortable situations. And I have gotten better, so those uncomfortable situations are comfort now. So I've been able to find comfort in my discomfort. So when you leave and it's like yoga is so relative to life, because I was like embarrassed. I'm like, I don't want to be doing this. I'm not where everybody else is. And they said, you know what? This is everybody's individual journey. It's about progress. It's not even about who's the best. So each person is on their own individual journey. So it's so relatable and relative to life, because we always face with discomfort. But through breathing and things of that nature, we find comfort in that discomfort. So the outside may be chaotic, but the center is calm. One thing I do push-ups.
Oh.
And it recalibrate everything. Because a lot of times our bodies, we react or overreact to something because we not breathing. We already in fight or flight.
Yeah.
So like I do this breathing technique where I inhale for 4 seconds and exhale.
Can you show me real quick?
Like say we inhale, just slowly through your nose. You're going too fast. Slow down. I'm not here to talk about you. I'm here to encourage you. So, and I'm just not that person. I'm not the one that's gonna tear you down. So if you're looking for that from somebody else, you're gonna have to find somebody else for that. Like I'm gonna encourage you. Like I don't care what you did yesterday. Today is a new day. We gonna make mistakes every day. We communicate about that shit and we move forward. Now, if you continue to want to have a self-destructive lifestyle and you exhibit self-destructive behavior patterns, then I'm gonna get away from you because it ain't serving me. If you just go and walk on a treadmill for 5 minutes a day and drinking water, it's still activity and you're developing momentum and frequency. So next time you go, you might do it 10 minutes. You might get on the Stairmaster for 2 minutes. You go to 3, then 4. I say baby steps. I always start slow with yourself because the slower you go, the further you get. That's just my philosophy everywhere I go. But I operate out of love. So I don't ever, same way like I greet you, men greet men. So I'm so respectful. Like I love to respect a man like upon initial contact. So even if your woman not respecting you at the house, when you came to me, you got respect. And it's just beautiful because like when you give somebody respect and they give you respect, it's like, it's a beautiful feeling to watch somebody go from feeling down to sticking their chest out. It's beautiful. I still get nervous. If I go on stage in front of a lot of people, I get nervous because it's like, I'm afraid to make a mistake. But like the song I just said earlier, mistakes make us great. I'm proud of you. I tell myself, mistakes make us great. Then if I just be nervous, and then somebody told me, you know why you're nervous? I was like, why, babe? She was like, because you care. And I was like, I do care. Like I want this to be the best performance you ever saw in your life. I want this to be the best experience. When you experience Kevin Gates, you experience something. You ain't just see me, you had an experience with me. Yeah. My energy, my aura, the way I smell, the way I move, you know, real player shit. So I want you to experience me. So that's just where I'm at with it. So I just want to give everybody a beautiful experience, you know. I want to be your favorite rapper. Anything that you shed, you know, you gain. Every loss ain't a loss and every gain ain't a gain. That's been my new motto lately. Cause I could gain a bunch of bullshit bitch ass friends. Or I could shed and lose a bunch of bullshit bitch ass friends that draining my energy. Now I got more energy for myself. And when you being the best version of yourself that you could be, you gonna attract the best. You know, and I like I say, I try to reverse everything and look at it from a positive perspective instead of looking at it from a negative perspective, because that's the easiest thing. It is just about changing your perspective. And once you change your perspective, that's when miracles happen, because you see them. You got to go forward and look forward, and it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be difficult sometimes, but you got to keep pushing. Like that's why my habits come. Like I don't say I'm about to go to the gym. No, I get to go to the gym. I get to drive a car. I get to do these things. I get to do these things, and that add the appreciation to it. When I say I got to, that's draining energy. I got to do this shit. No, I get to do this shit. Get to go to the Kevin Gates helpline and help people every day. I get to do this. You know, you got to train yourself, because practice don't make you perfect. It only make you better. I think it's the greatest act of love, because I care so much about what my listeners about to have, because my music is medicine music, like, so it's healing people. So like when I might make a song, I got a song where I say, mistakes make us great. I'm proud of you. I think you're doing amazing. So people might come up to me in the gym and, man, when you said mistakes make us great, man, I appreciate you, thank you. Like, keep doing what you're doing. So, like, I'm not doing it just for me. I'm helping myself heal, but when you help yourself heal, it's like you show others how to heal themselves. So that's where I'm at with it right now. Sometimes I be needing that push. So like I talk to myself, and I used to be ashamed to say that, but all geniuses talk to themselves. That's how I process things psychologically. I just talk to myself. I talk myself through it. I ask myself, like, why am I mad about this? Is this really a problem? And it's just like emotional intelligence. Because a lot of times you could get upset and fly off the handle about something that's this big. But if you would breathe, and reassess it, you like, man, that wasn't even that big.
I was always commitment shy. I would do things to self-sabotage a relationship once my feelings got too heavily involved. And the reason I would do these things because a good woman is very, very intimidating. When a good woman come in my life and she do everything and she so perfect, I used to look at that like responsibility. So sometimes it was easier for me to just fuck it up because I couldn't fail if I didn't try. When you look for an escort or a prostitute, you know, after I nut, the thrill is gone. And it's no commitment. I don't have to act responsibly. I don't have to care about that person's emotions or anything because it was a wham bam, thank you ma'am, you can scram. You never know what kind of emotional traumas and patternistic behavior that he probably had that stemming from his past. But I'm gonna be honest, once I was provided with the space to be honest about everything, it elevated me to a level I'm talking about out of this world. Yeah, I'm loving your mindset.